Endungeria ruvale rwamo ilika moyanuka kuyiwetano o matendo no magalikano nino msimani ko ulimekano tobochwa manga ulime hafo notice how they always wanna play with your fear onje mohema think about it very clear now when you lit your vision is not very clear that's why it's easy for them to just play with your ear there's no courage without fear that's why we got hope and even faith around here aye ngetwa karo chilio hache hama chadipage rwange enjo zange shiraga pikange chilio tache hama chadipage rwange ndero mweno kweyo kukongange chilio tache hama chadipage rwange enjo zange shiraga pikange chilio tache hama chadipage rwange ndero mweno kweyo kukongange inotira ngweda mame italo ino ningi maka inelago ino lambo yonika ukwako kaune hafo inotira ngweda mame italo inotira ngweda mame italo let's go oya tire Omwahe kwa desipa shwa ufale keshisha ya kilo ya hakuwi nanokega diya kara talipa ndano ngwara talimanga nosta talipa selo marunula kalida na fufira indosire ko mahuru ya chomba bako mchira lya nome ya momsima kali ya chachisira atustapa na mchinda twedira mba momchira nokupita po kambenge tukanwe momo njija ini mata iningwa inyandwa tweitira omapeni protokolo noro papa ishishi ini gati mbitimbi no kudimbwa chiri ngatupo pyo chiri kwaito zinji ize moko kiri still dancing kini chikukutumesha chinengu ni mompo inatuninge diro sotwe atwa yanare atutumba toyeruzano kumfala ko ngandera atukundupo chire mbatwarale kwa komalenga katwenda momirema kukutika kandenga rengo mtonja ganjo mbili ngewa kwatana nena kuchomse wakashima inochuna mipeta inochuno rivesa inokaro papeta wininga fatenhan wininga alekan wininga brandaman wininga kabanje epaketori laula kwiki na uvanje imungu igugu imango engano imako elago kenulo bikulo imungu igugu imango engano imako elago kenulo bikulo yeah, DJ Flow got it like that. I go by my name WAKA79. I'm from 79 Okuyangama. Yeah, the age is starting. Non-stop.
Give me 20 minutes, nothing missing. Watch me kill the show. Interviews, hop on the show.
Welcome back to our back to school episode right here on WAKA79. I hope you are having a good time so far. You just saw him kill the stage. I was like so impressed with the song. I'm like, what? WAKA79 is here to talk to us what he's been up to, because it's been quite a couple of years that we have not heard from him. Am I lying, Waka? How are you doing?
No, I'm good. You're not lying. You've been hearing from me, but just not in the space you want to hear me from, you know, like from a management point of view. Understand?
Yeah.
Also on other people's songs only, but then now I'm out here to do my own thing.
True. Before we get to that, though, I want to talk about your performance. Let's talk about the song that you just performed. What is the title? Because even the energy, the passion you are putting in the words that you are singing, so you need to tell us about the song.
Yeah, so as you can see, I came alone, but then when I was a little bit nervous, and then I met like a very good brother, Kim Zala, told me like, yo, go up there, non-stop, do your thing. So I was like, yo, the song is also inspired by a very great Namibian artist. It's inspired by Young T. So the first one is called Letter to Young T. Because for me, I feel like Letter to Young T is just a representative of like talented Namibian music artists, but and with what happens to you in the game, you know. If you was in another state, you understand, with your value being measured on money, you would have been having money and no, you understand, but you understand, you can only do so much to get what you get. So I wrote him a letter to say like, yo, you are inspiring other people here, man. Like, it might not be the check, but you understand, look at what you're doing, you're changing lives, you understand. I was also at that point where I was about like, this music industry thing.
That is beautiful. Like, you're giving the flowers, you're giving the people their flowers while they are here.
Yeah, but then like also like he's just like too talented, you know, because I've seen, I always listen to what the person sing about in the lyrics and where they started. So he started off with already what he's gonna become, and he became it. But then when it came, I guess, like he didn't
wasn't
really
expect.
Yeah, that's why I wrote a song of faith. Like, yo, you probably forgot your faith. Get steadfast in your faith, understand, believe in yourself. Let the haters hate and the lovers love, man.
Okay,
like,
so this song you wrote for Young T.
Yeah, it's a letter to Young T.
Beautiful. Like WAKA79 wrote a letter to Young T. That song you just saw him performing.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the only artists I haven't met or worked with in the industry, but I genuinely just felt like that, you know. He speaks also like the same as, I know, because he is also like with Samuele. You understand? Somebody that started off like doing street music, you understand? And you know, there's street music that's good, that feel good vibe, that Kimzala, that Sposa, and then there's street music, but then like when you want to convert again and do music that's conscious, and then the crowd will be like, go back to what we are used to.
Yeah, no, so, it's for sure definitely good to see that you are inspired by other artists, and the other other artists inspire you. That's good to see, and that you are giving them their flowers. Let's talk about you and your career, because you know it has been a minute, because you've been managing artists and now you're on the other side back to doing music again. That transition, talk to us about that quickly.
You know, like there are certain songs that you just cannot write for other people, you know. Some things are just so personal, you get. So also, you know, you also want your cake, you know. We got kids to feed. You understand? So if I'm not getting the money that I feel like I deserve, I'm going to look for it somewhere else. You know, that's also part of the thing. And also just, it's just time, man. Like, there are certain areas in the game that needs to be filled up that are not being filled up. And guys who are supposed to fill them up are being celebrities, you know. What
are those areas?
Okay, like let's say the street is on lockdown, but do we have our own sound, like to say, yo, Namibian sound, like the one the dog is doing? Understand? Waka can come through with something different, man. Like,
are you paying for the sound? Are you saying people need to give you things for free, or Waka? What are you saying?
No, we are engineering it, you understand? But the inspiration has to be from home. That's why it will. I'll look a little bit urban, but the sound is from here.
Yeah.
So the sound is from here. So I'm inspired by the drums from here. I'm inspired by the people from here. Even though the story looks a little bit decorated just for TV, you know.
Yes.
Understand? So I rap in Oshwambo just to show that even though with the bling, I'm still connecting with home.
Yes.
You know. So it's our own thing. You
no, that is definitely how Namibian music, for me personally, that's how I feel like it will stand out, like internationally. You have to put in your own vernac in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not just even more about vernac. You gotta know the story. You gotta know the history. You gotta know the people. You gotta know where it came from, where it's going. You have to have the end goal of what is the last thing that I want to achieve in the industry. And there are certain guys that I target to say like, yo, that's the height.
Yeah.
That's why I've seen, like, that's why I would always give my props to big guys. Like, I would not be ashamed to
shout
out.
Yeah, and people, like, and I think that's like the problem in the industry. People are so scared to show one another love. But it's so good that we have an artist here finally who is not shy to show love and wrote Young T even a letter. I almost said a love letter, Waka. I almost said a love letter. You wrote a love letter. And he didn't even meet the guy. That is insane, but we love to see it. What are your plans for 2023 before we have to let you go?
2023 is non-stop. Like, I just want to do a lot of shows. I want to network. I want to take Namibian music. Even if, I'm not saying that I'm going to be the one to take it out of the country, but like the old saying goes, like, I hope I inspire the next person that takes them out, you understand? Form up a new form of unity where we really make real guala, not hate, you understand? Where we are not playing around, we know what we are really doing, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Listen, seeing that it is our back to school episode, and you know, you're the grade 12, you saw the results, I'm sure. It was
okay. The kids were listening to opera, it's okay.
Do you think like kids are being like, do you feel like music is being a bad influence to kids? Because you know, we're just Amapiano here the whole December.
Let's not blame Amapiano. Let's not blame Amapiano like there was no web playing the whole of last year. So the whole influence is coming from like outside music. African music is always sweet and it's always about good feeling, you understand? But when you bring in now this music from outside that curses and do what, and it's what's cool, it's what's selling. So also like you gotta understand the companies gotta make their money, but also the consequences of
it has to be.
You understand?
So how
like
would you inspire the kids right now who are watching and you know, just through?
I'm just like, yo, chase your dreams. You understand? Like, it's okay to have doubts in yourself. It's okay also to look up to somebody, but it's not okay for you to say it's not impossible until you have tried it. You understand? And also, it's also okay to have a mentor, you know. Don't always think you know everything. Listen to somebody that has always been doing that and respect the process, respect the channels, you understand?
Yeah.
If somebody is placed in power, it's because you probably put them in power. So
or
like
corruption.
respect authority. Yeah, corruption is part of the game.
Listen, it was so nice talking to you, WAKA79. He is back on the music scene and we are happy to hear that he's been managing for quite a while, but he decided, you know what, no, people need to hear his sound. So it's going to be epic non-stop, he said, for WAKA79 in 2023. So look forward to him. Go follow him on social media. And my brother, you can talk. I want you just to do the whole job. Can you like, just like, you know, I love, you know, the whole vibe.
I'm very controversial, like, so if I show up on your show, like, so it's okay. Like you listen to the music and you understand that. I'll always speak about issues that really affect us. You understand? Because I'm part of the community. I'm part of an inspiration to a generation that looks up to me. I see in my inboxes. You understand? Like all these young kids, you send me your emails. I'm seeing you guys. Just keep working. I'll one day get to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Waka. Guys, we have to get back to the music. Otherwise, we're gonna be here with WAKA79 all day. DJ Kenzo is still here, and we still have to say goodbye to all of you. But do stick around for now. Let's check out a music video by Ease.